Bayern Munich won the Bundesliga title here in Cologne on the final day of last season. Tonight, they can go top of the table with a victory, but can the Billy Goats cause a major upset and beat Bayern here in the Bundesliga for the first time in 12 years? I'm your match commentator. But it was a very different scenario. They didn't have Harry Kane for a start. They didn't have Robert Lewandowski, so he stepped up as the centre-forward and did a pretty good job, Choupo-Moting, last season. That's a lovely drop of the shoulders, and suddenly away. Kane in the middle, same towards Harry Kane, and the defensive intervention vital from Hubers to take it behind for a corner. Could easily, Mark, have been an own goal.
Yeah, it's brilliant play from Sané down that left-hand side. His turn was brilliant. His ball into the box is excellent. He hits it early, gets a bit fortunate with the first one through the legs, but then Hubers does everything he possibly can. I mean, he's very, very fortunate. It's clipped the outside of the post, but he had to. Harry Kane was there, and you bet Harry Kane scoring from there any time of the week.
Swept forward here, and Sané away. Leroy Sané denied by Marvin Schweber. He was all alone. Koln's defence just evaporated.
Yeah, he did a perfectly timed run for Leroy Sané. And I think probably the biggest issue for him was the bounce of the ball. It didn't quite just sort of zip through, and he was just waiting for the right opportunity to get his body shape right to try and lob it over. Schweber in goal there, but that's why he just closed the angle down and made a very good save in the end.
It's a rather flat attempt, but only half cleared. Ljubicic with the effort. Might come loose here. Good save by Neuer. It was straight at him. The flag is up. And Jan Thielmann denied by Manuel Neuer. But Bayern didn't look too comfortable there.
It just seemed to be a little bit slower. Certainly Harry Kane there. I mean, it was clearly offside, you can see there. But Harry Kane, they were just a little bit slow at coming out. They weren't really as a unit, and that allowed...
Here's Florian Kainz. He was looking to slip it through for Miner, who is quick. He just poked that through, then Miner might have been away, but here is the danger. Sané slipping it through for Choupo-Moting. He's made the space, off the line, and put in by Harry Kane. Yet more history for Bayern's record signing. He's now scored more goals in a Bundesliga season than any other Englishman in history. He's gone beyond Jadon Sancho. He's gone beyond Kevin Keegan. 18 goals and counting for Harry Kane.
Yeah, it just goes to show you how dangerous Bayern are. Whenever they win the ball, and they're even so deep in their own half, the transition, the forward passing is excellent. And the ball in behind there, Choupo-Moting, you think he's going to score for himself. It's a good save off the line. And who's there? Harry Kane, of course.
It was that interception from Lima that got them started. And quick as a flash. They make an impact at the other end. He won't get many easier ones than that. But he scored all types of goals already this season, Harry Kane. It is remarkable what he's doing. Nobody has ever started a Bundesliga career like this. It's only his 12th game. He's got 18 goals in the German top flight.
You know, it's just got that feeling, that instinct. They've got a know-how of, you know, watching players, watching the flow of play in front of them unfold.
And they're in again here. Sané. Choupo-Moting. Good save by Schweber. He guessed, and he guessed right.
Yeah, it's a big chance again for Bayern. I mean, it's just Leroy Sané, that run through. Timo Hubers this time is pretty deep. He keeps everyone on side. And for Choupo-Moting, once he receives that ball, that first touch is really tight underneath him. And he tries to pull it out wide. By that time, the defender comes back across, and there's only really one place for him to go. He tries to slot it in. That's a really good save. Great save there from Schweber.
The goals. He is a player that has really had a bit of an evolution. Here's Choupo-Moting. He's got Sané for company. Leroy Sané. How did he not go in? We've been praising him, but he wasn't able to squeeze it home, and Bayern are racking up the chances here.
Yeah, I mean, they're ruthless in that attack, that transition moving forward. I mean, really tight calls there, but you can see there, just his first touch, ball holds up, the surface is a bit bobbly as well, a bit sticky, and then
driven Forward towards Coman, look at the spaces opening up, and it's Kingsley Coman, and he got it all wrong, but Koln are really struggling. Just yet. Kimming's delivery. Guided away, and the shot was travelling from Mazraoui, and then Schweber has to react quickly to deny Coman. Two really good hits there.
Yeah, very good. Mazraoui's obviously a bit unfortunate there. There's a lot of bodies in front of him. Kingsley Coman gets onto this really well, very quickly.
Away. Here is Kane. Kane's cross and hooked away. It was nearly an own goal, and suddenly Carstensen had to respond.
Yeah, it's a deflected cross into the box there. There's a little bit of confusion. Luckily, adjusts really well, Carstensen.
Absolutely think he can do it. Here is Coman. He's got support at the far post. It was over Kane, and then Sané's effort is deflected wide of the target. And he's dismayed because he thinks that was going in.
Yeah, it's a big chance, that it really is. I mean, it's a really good strike, and it's just last-ditch defending. You can see there that's definitely going to hurt. And
flick on, and the header from Coman. Either got a touch off Schweber or the bar, but either way, Kingsley Coman denied a second goal for Bayern. Oh, and suddenly Neuer coming a long way out. I mean, we're used to seeing it, but I'm not entirely sure he needed to be involved in that. Well, that doesn't usually stop him, of course, but seemed to make problems that didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Second goal for Bayern, it did hit the bar. Saw Schweber throw his hands up, but not in time. Still haven't wrapped up this game yet. Here is Coman. Taking on Carstensen. Coman! The idea was right, the execution not quite.
Yeah, just didn't quite get that whip on it to try and curl it into that far post. He knew straight away, the minute he turned inside there, created a bit of space for himself, that he was going to go for that far post. Just couldn't get enough whip on it.
Bayern Munich go top of the table. It wasn't pretty, but they did what they had to do. Harry Kane with the only goal of the game, making more history. Officially the best ever scoring season by an English player in the Bundesliga, 18 goals and counting, and it's only November. Bayern huffed and puffed, but they got the job done. They go top tonight. The final score is FC Koln 0, Bayern Munich 1.